Next, let's queer up politics. Trump held Fireside Chat supporting National Moms for Liberty in D.C. Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump took a hard stance against transgender rights during a Fireside Chat appearance this week at the annual Moms for Liberty event in Washington, D.C. The scandal-plagued organization, known for its campaign to remove LGBTQ identity and racial equity discussions from K-12 education, welcomed Trump as he voiced strong opposition to transgender women participating in women's sports and sought restrictions on gender-affirming healthcare. Trump's speech featured his trademark style, standing and greeting applause to Lee Greenwood's "God Bless the USA," followed by chants of "Trump, Trump, Trump." Seated alongside Moms for Liberty co-founder Tiffany Justice, Trump focused on familiar themes, attacking President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, condemning illegal immigration, and recalling his rise from reality television to the presidency, talking about immigrants crossing the border illegally. Trump said, quote, "Our country is being poisoned, and your schools and your children are suffering greatly because they're going into the classrooms and taking diseases, and they don't even speak English," end quote. Moms for Liberty's 130,000 plus members are predominantly conservative, aligning with Trump's views. Many activist groups consider Moms for Liberty a hate group. The organization has a very difficult 2024 as recent scandals and poor local election results have questioned the group's influence. Additionally, Moms for Liberty's involvement in Project 2025, a controversial conservative strategy document, further complicates Trump's association with the group. As a result, though, this appearance aims to bolster support among Trump's base. It risks aligning moderate voters who view Moms for Liberty activism as extreme. In August, Florida primaries, Moms for Liberty and Ron DeSantis endorsed school board candidates lost more than 80% of their elections. I will say Moms for Liberty and Trump go hand in hand. And I know the initials for Moms for Liberty is MOL. I think it should stand for Moms for Losers, because if they're siding with Trump, by golly, you're gonna lose. And if you vote for blue, trust and believe we will disband Moms for Liberty. We will give these moms something else to do. We will put them in the sweatshops or in the fields. I don't care. I am sick of these people on TikTok and other platforms talking about me, Kamala Harris, and siding with this fool. If you are voting for this man, you are a fool. I am saying it clearly. If you are with Moms for Liberty, you are a fool. There is no straddling the fence anymore. I wish it was that way. I wish things were more moderate. I wish things weren't so extreme. But people are showing their true colors. And your color better be blue. Take it.
I was a little taken aback that you were pointing at me while you were saying
you caught that, right?
Well, yeah, I caught it. You know, I know we went through all this in 2016, but I just feel like Trump and his ilk are grasping at straws at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the polling averages are starting to show Kamala in the lead. That's because all polls for the last 3 weeks have been showing her in the lead in most swing states and nationally. So, I mean, I feel like the momentum is with you.
Yeah.
And I believe in you. You give me joy.
Okay, well, relax. And
you know, that he's equating poisoning our blood and classes where people don't speak English. The association with the Latino community is just gross. And then to know that Latinos, especially here in South Florida, are supporting this monster, this man.
Venezuelans. Lots of your people.
Yeah,
lots of
Cubans. Yeah, true.
And Cubans. You know, he was at another rally weeks ago where he said that Venezuela is safer than here because all your people have come here and have made this place unsafe and full of drugs. But Venezuelans and Cubans will still vote for him, you know? At the same Moms for Liberty, which again, 180,000, my ass, okay? There's like 8 Moms for Liberty, and they all look the same.
And they will all be in the
They all look the same, all right? And so at the same rally for Moms for Liberty, this is what Trump said, okay? And I laugh, and it's not funny, all right? It really shouldn't be funny, right? It's just, I laugh because it's fear, right? Of my own fear, I think it is, okay? But anyway, this is Trump. Think of it. Your kid goes to school and comes home a few days later with an operation. This is Trump saying this. The school decides what's going to happen with your child. And you know, many of these child 15 years later say, what the hell happened to me? Who did this to me? They say, who did this to me? Trump's words, okay? Trump is literally saying, okay, that kids are being kidnapped from their schools and being forced to have operations, okay? I mean, and the thing is, the reason it's silly, but people believe it. Okay, people believe it. The Trumpsters believe it. They believe that gay teachers have some kind of vaccine that they want to make all kids gay. I mean, they believe it. And these words come out of Trump.
I think it's interesting because I'm always trying to analyze the campaign strategy, because he has reversed a little bit when it comes to abortion.
Yeah.
Because he realized how unpopular it is. I do think that he is kind of spiraling, because he really thinks it's a possibility that Kamala's going to win, because he was so sure that he was going to win against Joe Biden. And I was too. I'm like, he probably was going to win. So now he's like, what do I need to change? I need to get some of these voters back, right? So I think that he purposely hasn't gone so much the LGBT route, or the LGB, I should say. And then trans is like, all right, I can get him with the trans, because, you know, everybody hates a trans person, you know? So I feel like there's an uptick on the trans rhetoric, because he's losing some of the other talking points that he's had. So he's focusing it all on that. And that, of course, is going to energize the Moms for Liberty and some of these other conservative groups, because when in doubt, go for trans. So that's kind of what my take was from watching this. And then the poisoning of the blood, to your point, I mean, I make posts very often saying, and it's not really to offend, well, it is to offend some of you, but I say stupid Cuban. That's going to be my hashtag, because all these Cubans that are out there talking about Fidel Castro and who wants a dictator who would try to interfere in elections are voting for him. And I don't know if any of you are on Only in Dade. That I love Only in Dade. Every time I see this foolishness that's on the streets, I'm like, these are my people. It's my 305 till I die, you know? And
there was even a billboard. There was even a billboard saying, for like, if you ran away from this dictator, you're going to another dictator.
I haven't seen that one.
I did.
But it's the only time that I see my people, like, in a completely different light, when they all go for Trump, and I listen to their reasoning and I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm like, hashtag stupid Cubans, like, please. And that's not to offend any of the ones that are smart enough to realize that we shouldn't be voting for this crap. So
yes, there is a finite population of Cuban people who are voting for Trump. Those are the ones that I wish would see the light of day. But to the larger population that are on my side, I will say I love you, I appreciate you, and I thank you.